That's a honkin'
You
treehouse.
sure you don't want to hang out with us?
Nay.
Thanks, but I have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna try and fix my gadgets.
What, you think I'm gonna go in there with you three gals and give the shippers fuel? I don't think so. I'm gonna stay in my tent.
Fair enough. Just shout if you need anything.
I guarantee there's at least 7 fan fictions per combo of the 4 in this scene alone.
Alright, what are you gonna be up to?
Oh, we should have plenty of things to do, especially with a new girl around.
Smash cut!
I'm bored.
How about a movie?
Sure. Why not?
When in doubt, always watch the movies. That's what I did. 4 in the morning, got nothing better to do with my time.
Couple traitors like yourselves would care.
I just straight up watched Lego Movie for the first time. It was good, by the way.
Lilac.
I saw some crazy things.
I went down there and he's,
Calm down. What is it?
Torque took his face off.
Torque turned into an alien or something.
He did not turn into one, he merely was always one.
What?
What?
Come with me, come on.
I only just now realized. Did Lilac and Carol always have a third bed? Did Mila bring that with her? Did they just have a spare bed for some reason? What is the story there?
Probably had a bad dream.
Nay.
I'm serious. Get up. Come on. Get up.
Right. Let me get my shoes on.
As has been priorly stated, she has no sprites without them. Man got the kind of budget for those kind of extra sprites.
It's not what it looks like!
It looks like you took your face off.
What are you? Give us answers, buddy.
Or I'll chew on your face.
Okay, I'll tell you. But you have to promise to keep it to yourselves.
I don't negotiate with aliens.
We promise. Right, Carol?
Right. Pinky swear.
There was never a swear on the Pinkies. They never performed the action, therefore the contract is non-abiding.
I'm from another world. Actually, I'm part of an alliance between many different worlds. We're called Chasers.
Not the most creatively named, but, you know, you take what you can get, I guess.
So you're an alien then?
Well, technically, everybody is an alien if they're not on their home planet.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, like, if a human went to another planet full of sentient life, the human wouldn't be all like, oh, wow, you're an alien. It's like, well, no, you are. That's what the term means. Alien to us. Unnatural.
So, why do a bunch of aliens care about our planet?
I don't know.
The man that wants your kingdom stone isn't from around here either. He calls himself Lord Brevin.
With eyebrows thus as high as an elephant's eye.
Lord?
Well, he didn't get that name selling cookies. He's dangerous with a capital D.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he did sell cookies, but that's not why he got the name.
Brevin is the most powerful enemy we've ever faced. Hundreds of worlds destroyed. Thousands of heroes killed or corrupted. Enormous amounts of weapon energy stolen. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
And on top of all that, he took a bunch of lives from me when I fought up against him. My goodness. Like, that's where the majority of my dead lives went to.
The Kingdom Stone has enough energy to double the size of his army.
Well, that's just absurd.
He gets it. He'll be unstoppable.
Because I guess, having already destroyed thousands of worlds and killing a bazillions of people, apparently he's not considered unstoppable as of now. Interesting.
I'll try and convince your leaders of his existence, but if I can't get them to help me, if Brevin gets his hands on the Kingdom Stone, then I'll have no choice. I'll have to destroy it.
Yeah, well, turns out that that's a good idea.
Destroy it? You can't be serious.
Serious as a heart attack.
I'll only destroy it if I have no other choice. I swore to my captain on his dying breath that I would not let Brevin get that stone.
I'm sorry about your captain, but you can't destroy it.
Y'all be dooming life for everyone everywhere. Except, you know, well, not everyone everywhere, just this planet. And even then, we'd just be without power. How would we watch movies?
In fact, you won't even have to think about it, because I'm going to help you get it back.
I see in no way how this could ever possibly go badly for you, Lilac.
I don't care how dangerous it is. It's going to take a lot more than robots and aliens to slow a dragon down.
Yeah, you'd have to, like, sever my tendrils and electrocute me for that to happen.
If she's gonna go for it, then I am too. If we can beat up a giant praying mantis thing together, then who knows what else we can do.
That was a solo effort on Carol's part. So humble. Hey.
I wanna come too.
I guess we could let you save Carol's life a few more times.
Why you gotta be all like that?
Hey,
three of you are really gonna help me stop him.
Well, duh.
Say no more, Team Lilac's got your back. We'll talk about them in
I mean, she chose you instead of her. There's no ego in eccentricness. It's a lot like, you know, Team Sonic, Team Rose, Team Dark.
Said I was comfortable.
Chaotix.
But I honestly could use your help.
Especially with my face removed.
You all know this world better than I do.
I feel like I brought this up before, but it's like, if an alien showed up and was like, man, I could use your help, I don't know anything about this world, and you obviously do, it's like, man, I never leave my house.
So, it's official, right?
More or less. Welcome aboard, ladies.
I'm almost positive I said that before.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Handstand out of nowhere.
Good evening, sir. It may interest you to know that the location of the artifact has shifted.
I gotta ask, when the scientists were designing this, it's like, alright, so here's what we want. Basically, we want a huge jelly bean with one big robot eye and two little noodly arms with little hooks attached to the end. That's what we want. You're gonna make that for us. You don't get a choice. Here,
Moving toward a
ish.
densely populated region to the east.
This could work to our advantage. Get me the king's son.
Brainwashed.
Where do your duties lie, prince?
With whatever you tell me.
It is my duty to protect my father's kingdom.
You would sacrifice your very life for the good of this kingdom, wouldn't you?
Prince Dali, after see Ali do Baba.
And you would crush all those who threaten its safety.
With your glorious robotic peacock.
We must protect it at all costs.
Exactly. The one you call Zhao has taken something very precious. Something that could put your kingdom at risk.
Details are not important. Nor do I entirely know why I'm explaining literally anything to you. I could just say, yo, go to this place and say this thing. You're under my mind control.
You're not going to let him keep it, are you?
Sinister smirk.
Revenge is upon us, my fellow kin. We have confirmed who is responsible for the death of our king.
And as we all know, the only possible solution to violence is even larger amounts of violence. We must murder him for murdering a thing. That is the only way to properly get justice and what have you.
His plans to steal our kingdom stone must be stopped.
I mean, technically he already did, but you know, I'm not really good at this. Not the ground battalion, and so help me if you even think about using the water battalion. We ain't got time for that noise.
Hey, up and at 'em. We've got adventuring to do.
Oh, 5 more minutes.
Y'all are the one who woke up Lilac. Get your adorable cat face out of bed. And suddenly a dog.
Carol?
What were you doing behind a dresser? 'Twas a coordinated stealth attack.
Wondering when you'd be awake.
You can blame Carol for that. She sleeps for like half a day.
Hey, I wake up at around like 3 p.m. Don't be hating.
Totally worth it.
I mean, look, we need sleep to survive. Might as well enjoy it.
Well, anyway, I got a call from that big panda guy I told you about. He's gonna help us.
Because he's fat. That's why he's a big panda. This game has bloopers that you can activate, and I don't know how to do it. But that's one of the bloopers. She's all like, because he's a fat panda. It's, you know, I'll see if I can actually do that.
When is he coming?
Maybe during Mila's campaign. Would beat having to go through things again.
Actually, we have to go meet him. He'll be waiting for us north of here.
North? But that's directly up.
Perfect. I fixed my radar last night so we can use it to find the meeting point.
Great! Ready, girls?
Aye, aye, Captain. To adventure!
And what have you.
According to the radar, we seem to be at the right location.
And you just gotta turn. You just gotta keep walking north until you're in Cherry Blossom Avenue. Turn a left at whatever the hell kind of carcass that is, and you'll be there.
I think it's a little off.
No, we just didn't go up enough.
This way!
North. It means up. We live on a two-dimensional plane.
She's got a good nose.
She is a dog, apparently.
I'll say.
She looks like a bunny.
Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am General Gong of Shang Tu.
Please do not mind my various odors. Also, this is my best friend, Sergeant Wah.
It's an honor, General.
The Royal Magister has a proposal. We'd like you to help us get the stone back.
Because we do not feel like doing it ourselves.
It's in the greedy little hands of Man Zhao in our neighbor city, Shangmu.
And when I say little hands, I mean microscopic. This guy is so tiny.
Why do you need our help? Don't you have soldiers and spies and stuff?
We want to try and resolve this thing peacefully if we can. So we're sending a neutral party to negotiate.
It's kind of like getting Switzerland to solve the tensions between two warring nations. Just Dumbo drop on in all of Switzerland, and they'll be like, "Nah, don't worry, man. We're neutral. We can make this work."
Given the current state of affairs in Shuigang, they're out of the picture.
So you need us to fly to Shangmu and convince Zhao to give the stone back.
It will be surprisingly easy,
Precisely.
but things will not go well.
Let's give it a shot.
Right. I assume we'll be taking one of these planes.
Yep, it's straight at a tailspin, it be.
Uh-huh. You do know how to fly it.
Of course I do.
I am an alien duck turtle. Do you?
Good. When you get there, head straight for the city hall.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Such a motivational speaker, that Sergeant Wah.
I'll be okay.
Vámonos! Yo, man, watch out for all those crates, though. Okay, never mind. You know, that could have just completely obliterated the ship. It could have gotten stuck in the turbine, and we would have all exploded. Learn to fly.
Had to follow me here, didn't you?
Indeed.
How did you know we were coming?
I have plot significance tingling powers.
Seemed pretty determined to get that stone back.
As if it, like, say, powers everything everywhere or something. So, that sounds like the type of thing people might actually try and get back.
So you're the thief Lilac was talking about.
With the stupid hair.
I've been called worse.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Where is it?
I've already finished the job. It's time for my brother to play his hand.
My clearly brainwashed brother with gigantic glowing red pupils.
Your brother?
Prince Dale of Shuigang.
Yes, that's right. The brother of the Prince of Shugang is just some kind of petty thief.
Really?
I know, like, what up with that?
When he finds the man who murdered our father, there will be no mercy for the kingdom responsible.
You are entirely made of stupid.
We know who's responsible.
Nice try.
Will you just hold on a minute and let us explain?
No!
What, so you could throw me off again with your lies? Thanks, but I've had enough.
Lasers!
Everyone, split up!
And by split up,
Head them off with a huge shopping mall over there.
Yeah, exactly. By split up, I mean just, you know, for a few moments until we can get over to a shopping mall. That's how we're doing things. Anyway, Fortune Night! I think this might be my favorite level. Alright. Yo! Thought I'd find this thing here. Alright, let's do this crazy dance. Boingy! And off we go. And I've got no time for... Wait, I just realized. There are, like, normal birds. There are, like, normal birds with the cheeps and the flying around, and they're tiny and what have you. But there are also big birds who are capable of the talking. What kind of... Man, you gotta have yourself some consistency in a universe like this. You can't just pick and choose randomly what things are and what what doesn't have sentience. Also, I find immense joy in the irony of the fact that Carol is, whoa! Yeah, Carol just destroyed a traffic light while on a motorcycle. Alright, I'm just gonna hang up over here. Thanks. Alright. I mean, I was immortal, so that wasn't really anything I had to really worry about, but it was still something I didn't want to deal with. Ugh. Sometimes you just don't want to get, you know, lasered to death sometimes. It happens. Yeah, I want to do the thing. Dang it. Alright. Why can't I ever do the cool thing? I always end up looking like a fool. Alright, fine. One thing that I do have to say is kind of rough about the motorcycle is the fact that it has very little traction, as you would expect something on wheels to, you know, not really be too good with. You can't really hold still all that well. I mean, you can eventually, but, it can be tricky! SSX tricky! Whoa! There we go. Okay. Now I shall slash at your butt. Ah! If I had a potato, I'd shove it in your tailpipe. Okay, hi. You done pushed me into another screen. That is rude. Not a fan of that. Watch out for fire. friggin' firework cannons. Give me a new shield. The one I have is insufficient. Yep. So, are, like, vehicles that are capable of climbing walls, like, considered normal in this universe? Otherwise, why would you have, like, actual paved roads just kind of, you know, going up? Like, sheer, like, steep angles. Soda! Jam it down your face hole. Get at it. Get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for your fireworks displays. This ain't Chinese New Year. I mean, it was at one point, but it ain't anymore. I mean, it's still the year of the rooster, I guess. Of which I see no roosters of which to mention. Anyway, you can do it. Vote for Proposal 32. Proposal 32 being the declare war on just about everything and try and steal the entire world's source of power. And try and hoard it for ourselves. It makes sense. It's sensible. It's the correct choice to make. Personally, I find that you really shouldn't ever trust anybody who makes statues of themselves. Like, if you're alive, like, currently alive, you should not have statues of yourself. It kind of paints a bit of a weird picture, honestly. I'm just saying, you're making a bold statement once you make statues of yourself all over the dang place. Or order statues of yourself all over the dang place. Whatever works for you. Alright. Like, this is the weirdest geography for a town. How do ordinary civilians get around these places exactly? I mean, Lilac and Carol at least have some sort of vague superpower-esque things going on here. Is everybody capable of the things they're capable of? These are the questions I ask myself late at night as I have nothing better to do with my time. Anyway, that was fun. Oh, now we've got... Hey, how dare you, sir! I take great offense to that, expertly made malarkey. Alright, yep. Come on, get over here. I'm gonna hit you with my motorcycle. I'm gonna hit you with my motorcycle, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, you're gonna shoot me with laser beams? What are you? Are you a punch bot or a laser bot? You can't be both. I lost my bike, but I was victorious in the end. So I count that as a victory for me. I got my bike back. All in all, a good day. Not today, nerd faces. I have no time for walls. And then I broke stuff. And that second boss fight you have with Slytherin McJones over there does not take place when you play as Carol, which I find interesting. Get out of here, subwoofers of power. I ain't got time for any mad, awesome jams. I got worlds to save. Escalators to ride motorcycles up. Because that's how the world works. And good day, sir. Woo! Man, that is some fun stuff going on right there. I might have to forcibly remove my motorcycle. Yep, I actually have to. Alright, hang on, guys. I gotta find something to beat me up a little. Yo, destroy my motorcycle. Unless there's a button that gets me off of it on my own. There is not. Yo. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now I need to find a way back up there. Okay, that's alright. Oh, never mind. Yeah! Are you seeing those funky dance moves? Throwing up the horns, yo. Carol don't give a dip. So much style. I said I'd show off every character's sweet dance moves, and I meant it. Even if that means getting rid of my wicked cool motorcycle. But apparently Carol has, like, a never-ending supply of them, so ultimately it's not that big a deal. Alright, that takes care of that. You and your weaponized vacuum cleaners of doom? Nay! No time for that. I find it interesting. Like, you could destroy that thing. You could still hurt yourself on the pointy thing. That's just rude. There we go. Now what? Oh! Convenient! Haha! Can I go in the bathroom with this? I can't. Well, just take my word for it. Carol would get kicked out of the men's room. It's a nice subdiversion. Because, you know, usually it's always a dude character that ends up in the ladies' bathroom. You never see a lady accidentally go into a boy's bathroom. And then getting, you know, embarrassed and kicked out. Bizarre double standard! Or something someone's never merely thought of doing before. We may never know. Alright, I ain't got time for your, you know, flying, whatever. Look at that nonsense puzzles. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm Carol, man. I got myself some motorcycle. I can just go up walls. And I can fly like a bird. Which is ironic, because she is a kitty cat. Meow. Out of the way! Whoa, okay. I appear to have phased through solid matter. Very interesting. And then we do combat rolls. Oh, and grab a card that I did not know was there. How did I never see that card? That don't make any dang sense. Okay. Again, phasing through solid matter like it's not even a thing. I will take that shield, though. Thank you. Alright. I've had quite my fill of elevators this day. Thank you very much. I will. Okay, I mean, I got myself a shield. Already had one, though. And there's no water in this world, so I'm not sure why they would even provide you with that. As a just-in-case maneuver. Now, the question of the day is this fine fellow a second robot that looks exactly like the first one? Or is it the second one back with a vengeance? Alright, what? You didn't even break my dang bubble shield. You call yourself a Shogun Punchy Robot 3000? That is downright pathetic. You have failed your clan. Yeah. Alright. A Shogun, I think, is like the leader of samurais. But no, the leader of a samurai is their master. And if you don't have one, then you're a Ronin. I don't know. Either way. Okay, here we go. Fun fact, if you didn't have a motorcycle at that point, you would have been given one. Sup, nerd? Oh boy, it's raining pain. Hallelujah, it's raining pain. Dear God, someone send help. Yep. Never! And much like Carol did when we were playing as Lilac, Lilac will sometimes show up and help. To a varying degree. Alright, I'm just gonna hang. There we go. Ah! Fear my never-ending barrage of kicks! Ow! Alright, so you've got yourself some kind of laser mobile. That's well and good. Oh boy. Yo, meal up. I could definitely use some assistance. There we go. Get out of here, nerd. Oh. Not today. Okay, I still got kind of hurt. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Take the bullet. Take the bullet. It's fine. It's fine. I'm still good. I still got this. Nothing to worry about. I think I might have won. Maybe. No. Definitely not. He is still here, and he is still angry about the things that I've tried to do. There we go. And that's how you do that. Get out of here, Serpentera. Whatever your name is, that I never remember. Strike a pose!
We made it!
Awesomeness squared. Now let's go talk to a short guy.
Totally awesome. Did you see that? You were like, take that. And I was like, pow, pow.
With your many kicks.
Not so fast, Commander.
Serpentine. The Serpentera, you know, that was a Power Ranger thing. Close enough.
You might want to look up.
Why is everything we always look for up?
Enjoy your victory.
Imagine if she made that jump.
We gotta go after them.
Those airships would ghost us from a mile away. Remember what happened to me in the valley?
No, I have very short-term memory. I accidentally skipped dialogue. Oopsie.
It's gone. My one chance for re-election is gone.
Now you're gonna have to actually try and do it legitimately. The greatest fear of any politician. How'd be?
You over there.
Who?
He's royalty. You have to bow.
If he's royalty, why does he need to be re-elected?
Oh.
He's a mayor.
Very good.
And now we stand up.
Were you the ones who disposed of this wretched mechanical beast?
Which one? That's like the third one within the last 2 days.
You bet we are.
Glorious.
You just threw out the yellow card.
I
As a token of my appreciation, I offer each of you free reign over Zhao's shopping paradise. With this coupon, for 5% off selected brands.
Think of the savings!
Aw, what the heck? Why don't I just invite you over to dinner? My treat.
Free food! Well, more of an elected official feast, but yeah, okay.
I am pretty hungry.
What about the stone?
What about the stone? Free food, yo.
That scoundrel prince took it from me. I won't even be able to chase him until my ships are repaired.
Well, Mayor Zhao, we would be honored to be your guest this evening.
If we're not in immediate peril, then yeah, okay, sure. We can just pretend it's not happening for a little while and eat food.
Follow me, then. I shall drown your sorrows in delicious chow mein.
Whatever the hell that is. I know it's a real thing. I've just never had it and don't know what it is.
Turns. I'm sure you must be hungry. So have at it.
Got spring-loaded robots. Why do you have spring-loaded robots that, like, shoot you sushi? And also, my god, look at those feet! She is kicking them. Nom. Nom nom.
Love sushi. Me too.
Honestly, Carol, it makes sense. The other two, not so much. Well, I guess fish is meat. Dragons eat meat.
What's that giant head on the wall over there?
Well, that's Sun Tzu.
That's the pride of my collection. An ancient statue modeled after the dragons of the before time.
You know, the time before the time. Our naming conventions make all the sense.
What's special about them compared to, you know, someone like Lilac?
Absolutely nothing. Lilac is one of a kind.
What's special? Ha! Did you come from another planet or something?
Who told you? I'll kill you!
Sorry.
I choked on food.
Long ago, a magnificent creature soared across Avalis in a ball of fire.
You know, most people find fire to be alarming rather than beautiful.
When it landed, our ancestors were so captivated by its power and beauty that they built 3 kingdoms in its honor.
Yeah, that seems like a sensible reaction to seeing a gigantic flaming ball of death.
Shangmu, Shangtu, and Shuigang?
Isn't that kind of like a bunch of cavemen looking up at the sun for half an hour and saying, hey man, we should make houses?
Bingo! And when the cities were built, the dragon transformed into the legendary Kingdom Stone we know and love today.
So, did the dragon just hang out in the sky on fire until you guys managed to build 3 entirely separate kingdoms? And why 3? Is that... Do you lone 3 take control of literally everything on the planet? I mean, there's got to be more. Like, do you seriously share the world within 3 halves? And you're the mayor of a single city. Is this city 1/3 of the entire planet? Like, I've got questions, man.
The same stone that was heartlessly yanked away from me.
That's you yanked away from a mantis spot.
You took it first.
Carol, manners.
Sorry.
Manners are for nerds. Carol don't play by your rules. She a rebel.
Why did you take it? Why now?
Shangmu is on the brink of an energy crisis. With the stone in our hands, we could have solved it overnight.
And enraged 2 other neighboring kingdoms into murdering you horribly. So, you know, all in all, pretty great idea.
Well, that worked out well.
I don't think this energy crisis of yours is an accident. I think it's deliberate, and I think we know who is responsible.
Mila.